How to beat lust. Winning the war against lust is exactly that. It is a war, not a battle. And you're not gonna win every battle. I'm not gonna be unrealistic and tell you that you're gonna win every battle. You're not gonna win every battle. But if you win most of the battles, you will win the war. When you lose most of the battles, you will lose the war. The devil's plan is to destroy you with lust, to distract you with lust, to make you weak with lust, to put all of these distractions and all of these temptations in your life to get you off your purpose, to make you play his game so you are not operating in your high frequency, in your high energy, so you're not focusing on the things that you need to focus on. And lust isn't just a one-sided thing. Lust could be not only you lusting after that person, but also you trying to make that other person lust back towards you. Lust can be very deadly to your well-being, to your energy, to your frequency, to your life. And your body may feel like it's really real, but it's really not. Lust is like a chemical reaction to numbing yourself to what's really going on with you in your life. So you could be just trying not to face what you're really dealing with, what's really going on with you, what you're really feeling. And that can be really bad for your mental and emotional. It can keep you from correctly loving people. It can kill your drive. It can be a complete waste of time, a complete waste of emotion, a complete waste of just spirituality and energy in your frequency. It can really kill who you actually are inside. It can kill your connections with people. It can just kill your life in general. And you have to be careful not to fall into the society trap, because society and the culture says that is normal, and that is self-love, and that is body positivity. And they push that narrative onto people to have casual relationships, to have multiple sex partners, But you and I both know, if you're watching this, whether or not you feel overwhelmed by it, or maybe you want more than just physical connections with people and lustful connections with people, and you want something real. You want emotional bonds, you want mental bonds, you want real, genuine love in your life. And before you receive that, the first thing you have to do is get rid of lust. It's in every movie, every TV show. It's normalized everywhere, on social media. It's in every song, all of the music. It's everywhere. It's in our entire culture. And people treat it like it's normal. And it's honestly taking us away from having real, genuine love, having families, and having real loyalty and respect for each other. It's everywhere. You can't unsee it and you can't unhear it. And it's really just a setup by the culture, by society, by the devil, to get us to trust in lust instead of trusting in yourself, your real self, your true self, your heart, your mind, your true heart, instead of being set up and manipulated by society and the culture, social media, music, movies, TV shows, into thinking that kind of behavior is normal and should be normal, when it really shouldn't. The way to truly defeat lust is to resist and refill. It's kind of like working out and like going to the gym. Like, you go to the gym, you're resisting the weight, you're lifting the weight, and it's building muscle, it's building strength. So that's the same thing with disciplining yourself to not fall victim to lust. You don't look at people in a lustful way. You make sure you're not staring at people in a lustful way. If you see a beautiful woman or a handsome man, You don't stare at them in lust. You make sure you're not even looking or paying attention. You stay in your moment in what you're doing. You stop listening to certain music. You stop watching certain movies. You stop watching certain TV shows. You get off of social media more. You limit who you follow and what you see. You limit the kind of people that you let into your life. You limit the kind of situations you put yourself in, the kind of environments that you put yourself in. And you be more careful about where you go and who you're around and what kind of situations you're putting yourself in, what kind of places you're putting yourself in. You be more mindful of all of those things to better help you to stay disciplined in defeating lust and not living so lustfully. One of the strongest ways I feel like to defeat it is, for one, going to the gym. Once you focus your mind on something else, when you have that sexual energy, because sexual energy isn't just for sex. You can use it to be creative. You can use it to work out. You can use that fuel to do something different. If you're sexually frustrated because you're used to, living lustfully. One of the best ways from my experience is going to the gym, building muscle, staying disciplined with my food, with what I eat and drink. When you're disciplined in other areas of your life, it helps you be disciplined in different areas of your life. So if you're disciplined with what you eat, you're not drinking a lot of sugar, you're not drinking alcohol, you're not smoking, you're drinking water, you're eating fruits, you're eating a good diet on top of being disciplined in the gym, working out. That's just one way for me personally that is easier to not live in lust. When you're focused on building yourself and improving yourself and really just like giving all of that love and attention to yourself instead of connections that you don't actually really want, and you're only choosing out of loneliness or boredom or just simply being horny, you start to realize you need to give yourself more love and more respect. You start to realize, why did I have sex with that person? Why did I even bother talking to that person? Why, you know what I'm saying? If you don't actually really like them or see a future with them, you really come to a point in your life and you realize there's really no point. There's no point of being lustful and chasing after something like that you really don't want. You know what I mean? And once you realize and you start to be more disciplined, it'll be a lot easier. And another way is to be abstinent, to be celibate for as long as you can. And when you do that, you'll realize how unimportant sex really was. And it's really just a bonus when you really are connected to somebody, when y'all really have a connection and really feel like it's going somewhere. It feels a lot more fulfilling when you do it with someone in that way, where you feel like, it's meaningful. It actually means something, and it's not just casual. It's not just, you doing it out of boredom or because you was lonely or because you just simply horny. You feel a lot more fulfilled in life. You realize a lot when you're celibate or practicing abstinence. You realize a lot. You start looking at life better. You start to really appreciate a lot of little things you wasn't appreciating before. It just helps your mind detox, and it's almost like you reset your mind to a dopamine level that it was meant to be at. Like when you was a kid, you really enjoyed a lot of stuff and stuff stimulated you more. A lot of us are overstimulated because of social media, because of dating apps, because of hookup culture, and they will try to act like it's normal, but it's really not normal. It's not normal for us to see so many people on a daily basis online, so many lustful things in movies and TV and music. It's not normal. It's very different from how it probably was before in the past. It definitely very different. And it's not normal, and society will try to tell you it's normal. But meanwhile, when you're participating in that lustful life, you're missing out on all of these beautiful things you can have, like building really good friendships, building really good bonds with a person, a partner. You lose your capability to really love and to feel love because you just feel jaded, you don't feel anything. And that could be the cause of overstimulation, whether it's from sex, from alcohol, from hookup culture. And it's like you need to take a break, be celibate, be abstinent. I never heard of somebody being celibate or abstinent and it not working out for them. Like, it's extremely beneficial. And I wish I would have knew sooner. And some people watching this probably happy to learn this, and you probably hear it and you're like, yeah, that's what I need to do. And that's good, and I think you should. Everybody should at least try it to see how you would feel, without having sex or being lustful. Because it doesn't feel right, you know what I'm saying? You will feel very guilty and very empty. And you don't want to feel empty. That's not a life that you want to live and should live. Life can be a lot more fulfilling when you actually feel things with people, whether it's friendships or romantic partners. It feels a lot better to actually enjoy life and to feel the pleasures of really connecting with somebody, getting to know somebody, hanging out, creating memories, doing things together, whether it be with friends or romantic partners. You just feel a lot better. Like, your mind is a lot more clear. You're more creative when you're celibate, and also not watching porn and not masturbating. You just feel this mental strength on top of working out and eating right. You feel like a mental strength, like you can conquer anything. Like, your thoughts feel very good about anything. Like, you don't have much anxiety anymore. You're not so anxious anymore. You're not so sad or depressed anymore or tired anymore because you've given your energy to multiple people. It just feels a lot better. You really become who you're meant to be, mentally and emotionally. Like, you really become who you're meant to be once you get all of that out your life, like porn and masturbation and meaningless sex. You really almost reset back to like your factory settings, if that makes sense. Like, you feel a lot better about life. Your connections with people will be stronger. Everything physical will feel a lot better, like a hug, or holding hands, or everything just will feel a lot more fulfilling. If you don't believe me, try it. Try being celibate. Try not watching porn, not masturbating, and watch how different you feel. Watch how clear your mind be. Watch how more healthier you feel, how much more energy you have, how much more creative you are, how much up and out you are doing things, getting things done, how stronger your connections are with people, how better your thoughts will be about certain situations. You won't have much anxiety and depression, and you won't be so anxious anymore. Just try it, man. Try it. I hope this video helps someone out there. And yeah, I go by the name of LOCO. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.